Today I'll be reviewing the Gura Gear Kiboko 2.0 16-liter backpack. Full disclosure, Gura Gear sent me the bag, however they have no say in what I do in my review. What's unique about this bag is this ultra tough sailboat material and this butterfly mechanism. It also has a buckle to hold them together. That way you can access both sides at the same time. For me, I like to access one side at a time, especially the left side, where my primary photo kit is stored. 35mm Samyang 85f 1.4, and by the way, this is the max height your lens can go that keeps it even with the bag, and this is about 11.5 centimeters or 4.5 inches, and you can have an extra lens. And when it comes to a video centric kit, this is the GH6 with the 10-25. It is a big kit, but it fits just fine. And then I can have my audio equipment, XLR, and a little shotgun mic. And over here I have a shotgun mic for the Sony system. And here could be the wireless lav mics. And of course a B-roll lens, 75mm f1.8. Up here are the cables. I have a squid-like cable with 4 chargers, lightning cable. This side I have a small Thunderbolt cable and a spare battery. This top portion, I have a battery pack. It's a high capacity and high speed. Charges up to 60 watts, so I could charge a MacBook. And another Thunderbolt cable, a longer one. So if I have to power the cameras with this battery, I can do that while it's in use. Some lav mics and a spare part. I usually have a blower up here as well. And before going to the other side, I have to mention that this bag comes with so many dividers, just a gang load of dividers, and you can really configure it to your liking. Now onwards to the right side, I have a tripod, and this is where I store items that are less frequently used. Drone, controller, spare mic, tabletop tripod, and a spare lens. There's a big pocket here, which is divided. The upper portion, there's an area that is in use right here, and that is for this rain cover that is included with the bag. I have a Peak Design clip that I use on my belt, keychain with keys, and a USB-C hub, and external storage, a fast SSD drive. The laptop compartment, it fits up to a 13-inch MacBook Air M1, so you could easily fit the Pro version as well. This is with a protective cover, so without the cover, it even occupies less space. No problems there. There's around 1 centimeter of padding right here, so I wouldn't toss this from like a 5-foot level drop. Just keep that in mind. Now to look at the toughness of this bag. It provides great protection for those times you're being stabbed in the back. Here are the battle wounds. And you can see once I clean it off that it's pretty much, it's like new almost. Almost. You know what, I might have forgotten something inside. Looks good, there's nothing wrong. What? This sailcloth material is quite amazing. As you can see, I can't even see the marks in it. It is tough and it's hard to show on videos, hence that demonstration. But the problem now is that you will never need a replacement bag. Shame on Gura Gear, there goes all their profits. By the way, please don't purposely damage your camera bag and then look for a warranty claim. This is only a test. Check out these zippers. They're so big and easy to grab, and they move so freely. And another thing that you might have noticed is that blue marking right here. This shows that you're not fully zipped, and if you're not fully zipped, your junk can fall out.
Wow.
One thing I do mention is that I made a slight modification to the bag, and that's this bottom zipper. And the reason I removed the pull string is because you pull up to unzip. These zippers, you pull up to zip, so it works opposite. And what I found was that if both were down, I would grab the wrong zipper often, and then I would yank up, and just to find out that I just opened up this pocket. So the zippers are great, and moving on.
The straps are so thick and beefy that they do a good job at preventing dust, dirt, and even this dry grass from sticking to the back of your bag.
Let's evaluate the strap. On the outside, it's soft. On the inside, it's dense, like a well-fed blonde.
Wow.
Other things you might note is that it has this top lashing or strap, and it has this metal D-ring, so you could attach stuff to it, very stiff. And this top area you could attach like a P-clip. Let's move on. Looking at the back side, this thing is very thick. As you can see, there's a big channel for air to breathe. So it's extremely comfortable. And this is just really nice, comfy padding. So overall, this thing just feels excellent on your back, no matter what time of day it is. The side pockets for a drink right here, nice and big. There's a little weep hole at the bottom, so if you have a leak or something, it'll just drain right out the bottom. Or if you have sand in your tripod down here, just easier to sweep it right down. You don't have to flip over your backpack to clean it. Found a fairly large travel tripod. You would only be able to fit 2 feet in at a time. And this is how it would go. And look at that, the bag still stands, which is fantastic. Here is another one of the essentials you need with travel. Probably don't want a water bottle this big. This is 40 ounce. It fits just fine, but it's heavy. It's a lot of water. And the bag is still standing. Voila. All right, time to weigh it. Let's empty the bag. The bag comes in around 3 pounds or 1,350 grams. Fairly light. There is one thing I want to address about the center, in which you may not know. This divider right here, you can remove it. You see that? I just like to leave it in place. It keeps things nice and neat. But if you did want to access everything from one side, then it's possible. Final thoughts. The Gura Gear Kiboko 2.0 16L is the toughest bag I've ever used. And it's a backpack that really grew on me with extended use. In a world where back access compartments dominate, the Kiboko 16L uses the conventional access with a twist, the butterfly style opening, and I can say that it has its advantages. I put this bag down in all sorts of dirt without issue. The backside stays clean, the fabric lining on the bag and straps avoid trapping dirt, This is a big selling point for back access bags, and I can say comfortably that the Kiboko is just as good or better in this regard, and that's because of the ultra durable fabric. On the topic of the butterfly flap, it ensures that the opening is only as large as it needs to be while giving ample access, and the safety reminder blue strip is extremely helpful. Having all the zippers terminate in one area makes using this backpack very intuitive, and it also helpful for security measures. A semi-locking carabiner is simple and quick. Overall, the Gura Gear Kiboko is a lightweight, highly organized, and comfortable bag for serious creatives that have dual cameras, many lenses, or complex kits. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one. Thanks and take care.